Happy travelers, vacation travel hacks here. I have a cruise coming up going on the Carnival Mardi Gras here in November, and I haven't booked any excursions yet. And see a lot of folks posting on Facebook asking, "Hey, well, how do we pick? What do we do here?" So I thought I would shop for excursions with you. And there's a couple of different ways to do it. So it looks like I have 108 different excursions. I have three port stops, one in the Bahamas, one in Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk. My first time in the Grand Turk, first time in the Bahamas in a long time. But there's several different ways to search. You can search by recommended. You can search by feature, price, low to high, and that's there's no like wrong way to do it. I like to sort over here by cruise day, so it's about, I don't know, 2/3 the way the page down, and you can search by the day that you're in there. So like when you're arriving, I got faster to the fun, so I do. I'm going to enjoy that. A lot of people wonder, like, hey, is it worth it? Well, if you're driving, I like to be first off the boat, and if you arrive, I like to be on the boat relaxing quickly. So to me, it's worth it. So let's go take a look at the Bahamas here. So it really comes down to what kind of excursion person are you? Are you a swimmer? Are you a land person? Do you just want to shop? Do you want to experience the culture? So looking narrowing it down by the day. Right now I'm day 3 at the Bahamas. You just want to go to a resort, kind of hang out and enjoy some beverages. It should be noted that unless it's specifically stated, like at a private island of the cruise line, that the beverages you enjoy off the ship will be enjoyed at your additional expense. So if you get the Coke package, or if you get the drink alcoholic drink package, this will be on top of that. So like the adult only Blue Lagoon, other all inclusive. If you see all inclusive, that just means it's all inclusive because you paid for it. Now my kid likes water slides, so this picture right here, the Aqua Day Adventure Pass, is something we are looking at, and it's probably the it's probably the most expensive thing on here. It's 200, and it's probably going to set me back 600. I could probably stay at the Atlantis for like 2 days cheaper than doing this. Otherwise, I can. Are you a person that wants to hang out with animals? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I am. Sea turtles. I'm thinking about. Well, then there's a walking tour. Let's take a look here at this Nassau Adventure Day. So let's say you find something that you like. Now you have to figure out, is it something you really want to do? So you click on it and gives you a little bit more. That's a water slide. I've been down that water slide. It takes you down under the aquarium there, and you're supposed to be able to look at like sharks. And maybe that's true if your eyes are open. But here it gives you, the departure details. Are you like 8:30 a.m. early people? If you're not early people, this is important and tells you how many tickets are available. The closer you get to the event, two things happen. One, this number goes down from more than 2 to around 10. And the other thing that happens is the price goes up, and sometimes the more popular things go out. I think they put this at a price point that I'm not too concerned about it going out. It gives you some details about whatever it is that you're doing, what's included, so it looks like you get lounge chairs and resort access for the day. And here's the important thing right here is you get some reviews, and the reviews are helpful, but it's worth noting that a lot of people that leave reviews, and this is maybe just me, I'm more inclined to leave a review if I didn't enjoy something. So you might look at this and go, holy smokes, look at all you know, these reviews, and not all of them are good. I'll read the words, but let's take a look at this one right here from Disgruntled. Well, why were they disgruntled? It's horrible. We were expecting 4 hours at the water. Well, you know what? At 600 bucks, that's worth noting. And it says right here, if we go back, the amount of time that you're supposed to be here is 5 hours. So, okay, they said you're supposed to be there 4 hours. So we spent 45 minutes leaving the ship, 30 minutes waiting, 45 minutes to get on the bus. So yeah, okay, just yeah, yeah, you're right. That's something to be disgruntled about. So now the other thing I have to figure out is how much time. Something worth considering that this review is telling me is how much time it's going to give me to get off the ship. Because right now it looks like I'm going to be spending $100 per hour, and it looks like I'm going to spend about $200 transiting from the cruise ship to the place. But this person right here says don't believe it. It took me 30 minutes, so now I'm getting conflicting information. So you kind of got to figure out what's the risk. Although, hey, another person a month ago talked about more. Okay, so you get the point. You get the point of kind of reading the reviews, and so I'll put this kind of under advisement, like something I'm considering doing. Otherwise, another item, we like snorkeling. Let's go to page 2 and see what's over there. So we got shark encounter and snorkel at Blue Lagoon. That's about half the price of the other one. Faster to Fun sold out. It's good to know. I have it. Oh, if you're interested in Faster to Fun, I waited a week too long on my cruise last out of Miami, and that cost me a little bit. Snorkel sunken sculptures, iguanas, Pearl Island. It says limited availability. Let's see what that means. I like snorkeling. It looks like somebody put some statues down there. View departure time. There's 8 tickets available, and departure time's a little later. So this was a $300 activity for 3 people. And it tells me what's included. Get to play with iguanas, snorkel gear, and a lunch is included as well as kayaks and paddleboards. You know what? This sounds like a lot of fun. Let's read the reviews. So far, we have 11 and no bad reviews. Well, I think we're going to put this one in the definitely. I think I'm going to add a heart to this one. Well, that's what it looks like if you. I don't have a favorite. Okay. I got to add favorites right here. Here we go. All right. Let's go back. Let's switch up days a little bit here, and let's go to Amber Cove. Amber Cove. Last time we went, my kid always wanted to go zip lining, so I surprised him. I told him we were going to go shopping, which is his least favorite thing to do, and surprised him with a zip line pack. And I even enjoyed that. But otherwise, there's an all-inclusive beach escape. 11 reviews, 2.5 stars. Probably, if you're into beach escapes, you probably want to read reviews and kind of what's going on there. You can get a private van, $300, 10 guests, and that's for all the vans. So you can just go around the island, whatever you want to do for the time that you're there. Looks like you can go to a fort. Now this looks interesting. All-inclusive 2 reef snorkel by sail. Let's take a look. This might be something to do. It's 6 hours, meals included. All right, and I got some pictures here. All right, now see, look at this. Water's clear. Look at this. It looks like you can lay with people on a net. I don't know how I feel about that, but not much of. I don't like laying on nets, and if I do, I don't like laying on nets next to people. Something to think about, though. Here's the reviews. Basic snorkel scenery. Starts off with a bus ride. Took about 20 minutes. See what this guy, what he didn't like about it. Not the biggest catamaran. That's what I was kind of looking at. Our group had 65. The snorkel was basic. If you're a big snorkel fan, you might be a little disappointed. They took the boat back to Amber Cove instead of the bus. The crew was good. So it looks like, this person said it was just kind of like, all right, cool. This other person enjoyed it, so it was fun. A lot of people saying it's fun, but things to know. This is where I get a lot of value out of the review here. We did 2 snorkels. One was short. They fed fish bread, so there was tons of fish. 2.5 hours to sail back to the cruise ship. Which, interesting. So you're laying on the net. There wasn't a lot of shade according to that picture. So that's That's good to know. As a matter of fact, when we did the cruise from Miami to Aruba, we were on a boat similar with more seating, and we got burnt pretty good. I put on sunscreen. Some members of my family not they could have put on more sunscreen. Let's just say that. All right, cool. So I will add this to the favorites for sure, because this is something to consider. So what I do is I kind of pick my favorites and I send it back to what we call the committee. I'll let my family know, like, hey, what's going on? We're going with 3 other households. So my household and some folks who are flying down to meet us from Seattle. And so I think I found something, and this is kind of what I do. I'll do this. The cruise is in November. And I'll do this all the way up until then. I'll just take a look, read reviews, see what's going on, take a look at the prices, take a look at the availability. The less available it becomes, I may put a little bit more urgency. These items right here, where is this? Grand Turk? Yeah. The cabanas, and certainly in Amber Cove, if you're a big cabana person, they seem to fill out, regardless of the price, they seem to fill out really quick. So we got island highlights and beach. You know what I want to do? Actually, there's a picture here of what you can do at Grand Turk, and it's just you hang out by the ship, similar to this. You can see the ship. You just hang out by the ship, go swimming, and I think that's what I might do for this particular event. Although, unless I see something that is kind of like, wow, that's looks like a lot of fun. Snorkeling and stingrays. Just try to be careful with the stingrays. I've held them. I don't know. So it looks like guided tour of Grand Turk by golf cart. That could be fun. If you like trying new food, there's sightseeing. Nothing's really speaking to me right now that says, hey, I need to do this. Other than I know, reading reviews, that I can get off the boat and walk to a beach and kind of just swim by with the cruise ship in the background. So I'll take a look, see if my wife found anything worth noting. But this is part 1. So, but another thing you can do is the power of Google. So let's say Carnival. I'm going to go up here. Carnival Grand Turk excursions. There we go. Somebody's already put it in here. So what to do in the Grand Turk? There's some other options here. And then there's other videos of saying, hey, Grand Turks, here's a guide, a port guide, and a shopping area. So there's other things to look at here. And here's other reviews. I won't go into them, but the power of Google. So if you are looking, well, heck, actually, if you find an excursion that you are excited about, and you can probably get a better price not going through the cruise line to book it. But warning, yes, you can save money, maybe even a lot of money. There's pros and cons. There is a risk involved. One, if anything happens and you book through Carnival is really good at refunding the money. And if anything happens, let's say the car breaks down, Carnival will, if if it's their van, they will wait for it. If you book on your own and you leave and you don't come back, there is risk. There's a lot of videos around that says, hey, congratulations, are responsible for either getting back home or meeting us at the next cruise port to board. And last minute airfare, traditionally speaking, isn't super cheap. But TripAdvisor is a great tool to use to kind of help give you other ideas of things to do. And so anyway, long story short, just wanted to do some excursion shopping. I thank you for kind of doing a little tour with me. And it's a baby step. I'll probably do this a few more times, and maybe I'll have something booked here in a couple months. But I feel a little bit more well informed on what's going on. So until the next video, travel safe.